Welcome to the Rapscallions podcast with Steven, Nick, Dylan, Dustin, and Brandon.
Welcome into the Rapscallions podcast, and we are the Rapscallions.
What's up, guys? In the flesh.
What's so funny?
What?
He's just a silly little goose.
I'm the silliest of gooses.
He has a pocket full of cookies.
Wouldn't it be geese?
Max.
You're the silliest of gooses? That's what he just said.
Because it makes it even sillier. If you
Exactly,
say
but I'm just a
gooses.
silly goose.
Silly of the gooses.
Dude, you had such a limp wrist when you did that too.
Don't address me, you fucking stupid motherfucker.
Don't ever address me.
Hey,
Sit up
Undress.
straight when you're talking to me.
don't ever get dressed in front of me.
Keep them clothes off.
That's homo.
Okay. Have you ever been in the woods somewhere and you got to take a piss, right? And you're pissing. And
In a
you
bear's
think,
mouth?
well, no, you think you're all alone. Like, okay, everybody's behind me. I'm good, and I'm pissing and everything. And then, like, mid-piss, you look up and you realize that there's, like, 4 fucking people just, like, literally 10 feet away from you.
Or there's a Sam Squatch watching you.
Yeah, a damn squatch.
Damn Sam Squatch.
No, that's exactly what happened to me, like, I don't know, 4
You're
hours
wondering,
ago.
like, wow, something really funny just happened. I hear a bunch of people laughing. They were watching you pee.
Yeah. It was a very eye-opening moment.
Were you aimed right at it?
No. I was at a tree, and they were like catty corner to me, like probably, I don't know, maybe 20 feet away, but they were sitting in a truck, and like everybody else is parked probably 50 feet behind me, and I'm next to this tree thinking, okay, all the cars are behind me, and I go to take a piss, and
It's a
No.
couple of people just watching you.
there was 2 people sitting in a truck in the back of the fucking, just in the middle of the fucking woods.
I bet you were tripping out on them, but they were tripping out on you because I bet they were doing drugs in that truck.
Yeah, and then they turned around and they were like, God damn.
Well, the feds
I
were
didn't
watching.
shake that motherfucker's hand.
I actually got one yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Yeah, I was. We were working on my truck, so me and Dylan's buddy Saul decided to go to. I was gonna go jump in the lake, so I went on the dock, went straight to my underwear and jumped in, swam back, cold as shit. Got out, started walking, got my truck, and realized there was a family having a fucking picnic about, 40 yards away, just staring at me.
Did you have to register?
I just got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, because he's already registered.
No, I'm not.
You won't catch me twice,
That would have been a
coppers.
double charge.
All of our listeners already know that Nick is no longer, he can't be around at least 50 feet of a Chuck E. Cheese
That's
or a park.
fake. People are asking
Or
me
a
about
school.
that. That's fake. No, that's not true. It
I
was a
swear.
joke.
I swear that's not true.
But it's the
public
South, so
record.
they're the weirdos for watching you pee, like, next You know what I mean? Like,
There ain't nothing gay about getting your dick sucked.
I'm just saying.
You should report
They're
them
good.
for bothering you while you're trying to piss.
Yeah, exactly. They're a bunch of weirdos for fucking looking at you piss.
Well, they
In the middle of the park, minding my
okay.
own business.
First of all,
I
they
went
weren't
at least 20
they weren't
feet away.
They weren't looking
Found
at
a
me.
tree.
They were, I don't know what they were doing. They were sitting in the truck. I just happened to notice them midway, through peeing.
Well, that's not as bad as somebody we know who was pissing and looked up and realized the neighbors were bringing their kid out and was staring right at him.
And the little kids like, Mommy, what is that?
Yeah. And then, didn't miss a beat with dick in hand, just waved at the neighbors, It's just the neighborly thing to do.
Who was that?
I'm not going to disclose.
Yeah.
Everybody has a friend that
Dylan.
got in trouble for pissing at a school at night, you know what I mean? And then got caught up.
Did you say everybody has?
Yeah, I think so. I think you
And
can.
then
I
got
think you can
caught
think.
up.
I
We're
think
all
you can
on
think
the
of a
list,
guy.
Let's be honest here.
I think you can think of a guy. You know what I mean? That that got caught up for that and got put on that list.
I can honestly say that I have never met somebody who was actually in that situation.
Oh, well.
I had a friend that was actually on it.
Wait, what
For-
situation?
He got drunk and passed out in the park,
Where-
Nick in his underwear, so he was registered.
Oh.
That's what he told me.
Where it's like it's one of those, because
That's what
That
they
could
all
be
say.
that could be what they're just telling people. Just like that's like what every pedophile tells somebody. You know what I mean? Like,
do you think that the real sick fuckers, they use that as like a deterrent? They're like, oh no, yeah, I'm on the registry, but I'm not that kind of pedophile. Okay, I was just trying to take a piss in a park. That's it.
that's exactly
But
what I was
meanwhile,
just
they're
saying.
like,
In
oh,
the
okay,
child's mouth.
okay, yeah,
But
okay.
the child shouldn't have been standing there in the first place.
What's that horrible bosses when Charlie Day has that? Doesn't he have a registry?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
dude. Sunny in Philadelphia is my shit, bro. I've been going back and rewatching it.
Come on.
All right.
It's a little too much sometimes.
Yeah.
You don't like Always Sunny?
It's a little over the top, like
That's the.
Your
little
mom's
too
a little
dumb sometimes. Huh?
Your mom's a little over the top.
Well, that's
You're
your
a little
mother
dumb
too.
sometimes.
Daddy.
Burn.
You don't say that. She's a saint.
Slap hands.
Yeah. High five.
Two idiots.
Hey, you guys,
high-fiving.
get this, all right? Brandon.
has a mangina.
No, besides that. Duh. I mean, this is besides.
Don't say that.
He brought something to talk about. And he's going to explain, and everybody's going to learn today.
Is
You're
it-
going to learn today.
Is it interesting?
Depends on who you ask. So, okay. The pronunciation I've heard from Google is kind of fucked up. So, his name is Terrare, which was, as you can tell, most likely butchered.
He's too rare.
I was thinking
Terrare.
black.
Yeah, that's.
But anyway, so just a little backstory. He's always been this way. Matter of fact, he was kicked out of his childhood home because his parents just could not afford to feed him anymore. So they were like, well, this is enough of this shit.
Do you know what age?
He was in his teens. I don't.
Okay.
And he was eating. He was eating everything, like even
Literally.
non-edible things.
Everything out of the cupboards.
I mean, you're talking apples, bread, oranges, assholes, dicks, everything. Just fucking just swallow it whole.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sounds like me.
Everything
like
from
me.
assholes to elbows.
Swallows the dicks, dude.
Like Kobayashi.
That's like his story from last episode when he said that they ate everything out of the cupboards. He meant wrappers and all, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
So Dustin, he might kind of be like your spirit animal.
I might know
I'm
this guy.
inspiring to be like him.
All right, so as you can assume from what I just told you, eventually he went on to perform in the circus and doing exactly what I just described, eating everything from cork to glass, nails.
I have a question. Like, do they know what was wrong with him now? Is there?
Was he able to digest
Well,
these things?
I was getting to that,
What's the
but since you
diagnosis?
brought it up, I will just go ahead and say that they have no idea exactly what was wrong with him, but the suspicion was hyperthyroidism.
Okay.
Heard of
But-
that before.
No,
It's
an
an
overactive thyroid
yes.
because people with I think it's hypothyroid condition gain weight really quick. He was hyperthyroid, which means he ate everything,
And he never
but
got.
never gained weight.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
And his his hunger was never satisfied.
That's what
That's-
satiable means.
Yeah.
I just
There was-
figured I'd
I've
elaborate
heard
on
of-
that. Everybody looked confused.
Sounds like Dustin.
No, but was he able to digest the shit he was eating?
Oh yeah, he digested it.
To
Matter
a
of fact,
point.
How the fuck does that happen?
he after the circus, he joined the military and was sent on a special mission to deliver a message to a captured colonel for the French military. And he got caught because of this just stench that protruded from his body. because of all the things that he would eat, food and non-food items. He just fucking stank. And so him stinking is what got him caught, inevitably.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's a lot of like I've heard of like in cases of people like every time they like eat, they just never get full. They're always hungry, and is that like kind of his conditions? Like,
Hyperthyroidism.
Don't they like just eat until they like pretty much die from like their heart stops on them because they're so like fat?
Well, that's the thing. He never gained weight.
So it's the opposite of that, kind of like he can eat whatever he wants and just never gain anything. So it's
He
like the
never
movie.
gained weight,
It's like the
but-
movie Thin. You know what I mean? Where the fucking gypsy fucking puts a spell on that guy, and every time he eats, he just gets skinnier and skinnier. But he just is so hungry. Nobody knows that Stephen King
I'm
movie.
not familiar.
Thinner,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Well, he never got fat, but he would eat so much that his stomach would grow so big that he had I guess you can call it a pooch, where kind of like similar to, y'all seen Click when he had the surgery?
Yeah.
He called it his tongue. This guy had that because he would eat
Damn.
so much it would stretch the stomach or the skin around his stomach.
It just
That when he wasn't full, he just had this whole ton of extra skin around his abdomen.
so he deserved to be in the fucking carnival. He was a freak show.
Well, he
Fucking
was
freak. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and he would eat that, but towards the end of his life,
That ain't even the worst of it.
he got admitted to the hospital, and they tried all kinds of things to try to help him, and they tried a diet of like fruits and different things and an egg and a concoction basically that they was hoping would cure him,
Yeah.
but it actually made his appetite worse. And then I want to say it was a couple months after being in that hospital, there was a report of a 15-month-old baby coming up missing. Nobody could prove it, but everybody
Shut the fuck up.
everybody suspected he ate the baby. So he got yeah.
Dude.
He ate the baby.
Damn.
So he got kicked out
What
of
the
He
hell?
everybody says.
So it's like
do you
brother-
swallow them kids? He literally.
He did. He
swallowed
swallowed
some
them
kids.
What?
Brother-
Why did people suspect him though? Like that's the crazy thing, just to suspect somebody of doing. Like
brother,
there has to be like little like signs, right?
brother
that
Lynch
makes
would
somebody-
approve.
Yeah.
Come on.
But, well, because he was in there because of that reason.
Because he
So-
was known to eat literally
Yes.
anything.
Yeah.
He's
So
ate
they already
crazy shit in the
knew of
past.
his condition. So that's why they suspected him.
I thought you were meaning like he went dark
I
with
already
the
said
shit he
that.
was eating. I didn't know that he was going like dark with the shit he was eating. I thought you were just meaning like he was eating like tile and shit. You know what I mean? Just shit like out of his house.
Bringing
Well, he
home
would eat, for
supper.
instance, he would eat cats, snakes, puppies.
Okay, you didn't let me know. You didn't tell me this. So that's a
Well,
lot of.
He would
Yeah.
just eat them like straight
I'm
up,
kind
like
of giving
raw.
the Cliff Note version. It's a pretty long story if I
Yeah.
went into all the details.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
nuts and guts and
Human motherfucker. So, like what Dylan asked, was he eating them raw? Was there a case of that? Or
Did he
It
just
was
like
raw.
bite into that baby?
Shit, I like that shit.
It was like
He didn't cook.
Like-
Ozzy on steroids.
Picture this. Have you seen a Komodo dragon eat anything?
Never seen a Komodo dragon in real
Yeah, I
life.
have.
You
Yeah.
need to look up a video of a Komodo dragon eating something.
So he was
It's
just
terrifying,
sitting there
dude.
biting
It just
on
clomps,
this baby,
dude.
taking chunks off.
No, not taking chunks off. I'm talking about swallow his ass whole.
Yeah.
Just like,
How big was this dude's fucking throat and mouth, bro? It was like
Oh.
a fucking like a
if you don't know, you can't afford it.
like a
Let me
fucking
just-
python, bro. He got that python throat.
dislocates his jaw.
Slowly just
It's scary.
It's like that. What's that
uses
horror?
muscles in his necks to suck you in.
What's that horror movie? The Haunting of Debbie or something, where literally it's like an old lady that's possessed by this demon, and she is swallowing this
I know
like
what you're
10-year-old
talking
girl
about.
whole.
Yes.
like- Like
I don't know the name of the
I'm
movie.
glad I've
it's
never
called
seen
like
that.
it's called like the Haunting of Deborah something. That's what it's called. The movie. Dang it.
Emily Rose.
No.
Sounds like a dumb horror movie.
It is.
No, it's good.
Oh.
I mean, it's stupid. That's his opinion.
Speaking of horror movies,
Scream 5 or 6 just came out. I want to watch it.
yeah,
You guys seen
Evil Dead
previews?
Rise. My favorite scary movie is Evil Dead, and I have to say the remake is
That's
just
your
as
favorite?
good. And they have to be tied for my favorite scary
Oh,
movie.
you
yeah.
saw it in theaters?
No, I'm gonna go after this.
Which one, the remake or the original?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would bring you guys, but I'm going on a date. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to butter her
With Hector.
popcorn.
What's his name?
Get it, guys? Get it?
What's
My
Hey.
cum is the butter and the pussy's the popcorn. Get it, guys?
No.
Hector has a pussy now?
Hector. Hey, it's called The Taking of Deborah Logan.
Oh, okay.
That's the name of that movie.
Never watched it.
I
Man.
know what you're talking about. I watched it.
No, you didn't.
I have watched that movie. I know what you're talking about.
Well,
It's
then,
been a while.
Anyway, after all that, he ended up dying of tuberculosis.
Can we get a round of applause?
Just
Tuberculosis.
wanted to wrap that one up real quick. We went out on a tangent there.
So they just let him keep walking around? They just kicked him out after eating that baby? They didn't,
Well, he
like,
got
lock
kicked
his
out,
ass
but
up?
he inevitably got admitted back in with more attempted cures, and he was on his essentially deathbed.
How you try to cure a dude after he ate a baby?
He
you
thought-
just-
It was because of a gold fork he ate that was causing his sickness, but the doctor discovered it was advanced case of tuberculosis.
What the hell?
Or Steven's showing us a picture of a Deborah Logan movie. I guess I have not watched that.
The Taking of Deborah Logan. It's this she swallows this little girl like a damn.
It
Whole-
looks-
It's not a little girl, 'cause she's a little old lady. The girl's bigger than she is, but she's swallowing her whole.
Yeah, dislocating the jaw and everything.
I think I was getting my movies. God, am I saying that right?
Movies? Yes, that's the correct term for a motion picture.
Yeah. One of those things that they're pictures but they move.
The moving ones.
The motion
Yeah, the motion picture.
pictures.
One of those talkies.
I was getting my shows confused. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's I just wanted to share that with everyone because I thought it was pretty interesting.
It's cool. I never heard of that. I like it.
Turn it more in the middle of you guys there. There you go. Mic adjusting. Hey, you with the face.
Quit tapping.
Was
Do you got some facts?
always,
Okay.
man.
All right,
Let's
we're
do a
gonna.
little bit of Dylan's rando.
Yep. Let's hit the drop.
Dylan's Rando. Bring on those facts.
Who's ready?
I'm ready.
Are y'all ready?
I'm a big boy.
I'm ready.
So, these facts, okay, these pertain to Nick and Brennan. They gonna love them.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so did y'all know men are more likely to use alcohol than women?
I met a lot
But-
of drunk ass females.
But women who are dependent on alcohol are 50% more likely to die from an alcohol-related cause than men that are dependent on alcohol.
Well, yeah, that's just because
They're retarded. I'm
I'm sure it's more directly talking about drinking and driving, and women are already poor drivers.
I'm just wondering, how do they know? I guess did they do a survey or something, or just
Yeah.
interviewed like
Mhm.
100 people and asked them if they drank?
And like,
Yeah.
hey, you died of alcohol abuse.
I think
What happened?
Yeah.
a lot of women got drunk and weren't able to make a lot of dinners, and that didn't go off too well, so then they get beat naturally.
yeah, I mean, as they should.
I think the reason why men drink so much more than women is because they go out and they have to provide for the woman. So they come home after a long day's work and like, hey,
And nobody cares about their feelings.
exactly. And they got to fucking put something on top of that. and so they drink the spirits. You know what I mean?
You know, it kind of reminds me. Have you heard of Dax's new song?
No, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, it's called Like a Man.
Really?
Yeah, you need to listen to it.
It's cool.
Just had to plug it. Sorry.
Let's stop the podcast for it. Listen to the song.
We'll be
Great
right back
song.
after we listen to Dax's new song, Like a Man.
Yeah.
Until then, enjoy the commercial
Or-
break.
Yeah, something along those lines. Yeah.
We leave elevator music. Dun, 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 dun.
It was dubbed to the music to Like a Virgin.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
No, but I know exactly where you were going with that. So continue.
And also,
Or not.
muscles absorb alcohol faster than fat. So
Also, we're a lot stronger than women, so
that's why fat people have a lower alcohol tolerance.
Yeah. Stronger people have a better.
Swole motherfuckers can handle their shit.
You know.
I guess.
That's-
Actually, the common, I guess, a rhetoric would be that the more fat content you have, the better, more alcohol you can
It
drink.
absorbs.
I can
So
see
they-
the muscles.
I've outdrank a lot of people in my
So
day.
they-
I'm
it
just
basically-
But if you got more
Doubtful.
muscle, then it absorbs it faster.
I'll drink
so
you right
you,
now under the table, baby.
You don't get drunk as fast.
My
As
beefed
fat
ass
asses.
body
So-
explains a lot.
You guys are thinking that it's like a sponge. You just fucking drink the alcohol and your fat fucking sucks it up.
Actually, the fat pushes everything else out of
Exactly
your
what
system.
it does.
Dumbass.
As long as we're clear, that's all.
Where's the soundboard?
Hey, you.
You stupid.
Did y'all know? God damn, dude. Like a white girl. Gotta have my.
I got my drink.
Got my drink.
Frappuccino with extra cherry. Yum.
It's a soy latte.
And a slippery apple.
So, real quick, because I was going to make the same comment, because it's a well-known saying before Dax put it in his song, but I was going to make the same connection, but you started it. So, let's go back and let you finish the saying.
It's on you, Steven.
Back to you, Steven.
Oh, you've already forgot.
Yeah, the what? The saying. Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, I guess I'll say it.
Finish it for him.
Back to the point of what Dustin was making is that men are the only ones who are loved conditionally.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs, women, and children are loved unconditionally. But men are only
We
loved
gotta provide
For what they
something.
on the
provide.
condition of what they can provide.
Or unless you
Which
know.
is where that was headed.
Yeah,
Or
I
if
just
you
had to
gotta-
bring that full circle.
Okay.
Or
good.
if you got a big ass dick.
Which Dylan is just
That
guessing
can
about.
only help for so long.
Oh, that helps a lot.
You
It
gotta
does.
be,
Trust me, I don't know personally, but a guy I know.
Yeah. He can get away with anything.
you just keep a girl laughing so
Like that joke.
they don't think about how much
Says-
of a piece of shit you are because they're busy laughing.
Amen.
Ouch, that hurt.
It's like a woman come by to scold me for letting my wife mow the lawn. She said, "You ought to be hung for letting her do that." He said, "I am. That's why she's doing it."
Yes.
What's that saying? It's life's like a corn dog. You got the wiener. Never mind.
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck, dude?
I messed it up.
We hate you.
You're voted off the island, bro. Keep doing
It's
this.
life's like a corn dog. You got the wiener, but only there if you got the bread.
You know,
Something like that.
people thought you were
fucked that
stupid.
up.
Now they know. Thank you.
You got me?
Yeah, you. All right.
Did y'all know
We're
that
not allowed to speak anymore.
I'm gonna continue with another fact? If
Go
y'all
ahead.
don't so
Carry on.
do mind,
Sorry, sir. Continue.
you dumb,
Proceed.
you ignorant sluts. Listen to me. So there's been some chemical analyses, analysis that have recently confirmed. It's been confirmed, fellers,
You read that
The
analysis.
earliest alcoholic beverage in the world was a mixed fermented drink of rice, honey, and hawthorn fruit. And or grape.
Yeah, it's called,
What area and what region?
It was called-
Dated to 7,000 to 6,600 BC.
it was called mead.
We're covered the
That's way past that.
the residues were recovered from early pottery from Jahahu,
Jahahu?
a
Where you from?
Neolithic
I smoked
village.
weed with Jahahu one time.
I'm from Jahahu.
You dumb bitch. Jahahu. Who? Jahahu. But
Hey, bitch, where you from?
Jahahu.
So that's the region.
It's
Jahahu.
a Neolithic village in the Yellow River Valley.
I feel
and it's
that
up
is
to you to
most
figure
likely
out-
the incorrect pronunciation.
It's up to you to figure out where the Yellow River Valley. What is the wrong pronunciation?
Jahahu?
Jahahu.
It's Jahahu. It's
You don't-
Jahahu.
We're pretty sure you
Jahahu.
butchered that, man.
Jahahu.
You-
Jahahu or Jahahu. And Jahahu sounds more right to me.
No, they didn't have syllables back then. It was just Juan.
Jew.
It was
It's
Ja.
Jew.
So you don't know where
Alright.
this is at. You said it's by the river.
I said it's in in the Yellow River Valley, and it's up to you to figure out where the Yellow River Valley is.
It's in Africa.
Exactly. That's what I want y'all to do. Can you do it? Can you pick up your phone and can you Google it?
Okay.
Ooh, nice song.
Also, I also want to bring up, we've talked about grizzly bears fighting silverback gorillas a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Wait, was that concluded your fact?
yes.
Wait,
Okay,
you just
just
told
want-
us
just
to
make
Google it, and
This
that was
has
the end?
concluded the facts.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm letting people Google it.
Yeah.
Moving
you
on.
You always
point
leave 'em-
of-
you always leave them wanting more.
All right, I guess.
Maybe
thought he
next
was gonna
maybe
tell me-
maybe next week
Where
I'll
the
have
Yellow
your
River
answers
Valley
you
was?
seek.
Yeah.
No, we literally just did a whole thing. Fucking Google it. God damn, boy.
No,
get with the program.
that wasn't the fact. The fact, the actual fact
It's
was.
called Dylan's Questions.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
If you
what
wouldn't
was
have been tuned out throughout most of his just statement right there, you would have understood.
He
The
asked
beginning
us
part of
to guess, and then he doesn't tell us where it's at. What do you expect me to think?
He didn't say guess.
He
He,
didn't
said
say
it's up to
guess.
you to figure it out.
Yeah.
Well,
Listen to what
Well,
I say.
That's hard.
what do you mean, dude? That's
Okay.
what do you
Okay,
what do you
stop.
get from that?
Just a second. That wasn't the main fact. That really was like a sub note because the main fact was
That it was the earliest discovered alcohol.
alcohol was from this time period.
And it
I
was
get what
a
you're-
mixed
I get what it
fermented
was,
drink
but
of
at
rice,
the end,
honey,
it kind of threw me
and
off because it sounded like a question
fruit.
for me to answer.
Okay, well, we
You
can
sound stupid right now,
We can-
and like you don't listen to what people say.
we can move past Dustin's
Okay.
confusion. Well, go ahead.
I'm just kidding, Dustin. Don't get mad.
What was your
But did y'all know we talked a lot about the grizzly bears and the fighting the gorillas?
mhm.
Well, there's a survey on this site called YouGov. Well, they did a survey, and of the people polled, 7% people believe they can beat a grizzly bear in a fight.
They or the gorilla?
I was just bringing up the grizzly bear fact,
Oh,
but
okay.
it has nothing to do with. It's
Gorilla.
they think they can beat the grizzly bear in a
7%
fight.
of people.
The person,
Dumbass.
7%?
It
Did
says-
not watch The Revenant.
9% believe they can beat an elephant. 22% think they can beat a chimp,
2%.
and 23% think they can beat a king cobra.
All right, here's the deal. They may be able to escape.
That's winning the fight, ain't it?
No, that is not beating. That is a completely different thing.
No, they think they can whoop a fucking
Yeah,
chimp's
They can
ass.
stand toe to toe with a fucking grizzly bear and just whoop its ass. No fucking chance.
Let's just talk about the fact that chimps are like generally like 3 times stronger than any human being.
Let's talk about the fact that they 2% more think they can fuck up an elephant. What the fuck is that?
You may be able to get away from one, but I guarantee you will not beat one.
Now, what are the stipulations here? I mean, do you get a weapon?
You get a chair as in a no holds barred match?
Yeah, all
Like,
right.
No.
who's the ref?
Hell in a Cell.
You're in a ring. All right, obviously a very oversized ring.
No pulling
Because it is
hair.
an elephant. You get a pair of boxing gloves.
And the elephant just gets one on his trunk.
Yeah. And he's wearing like little baby booties on his feet that are cushioned.
And then he gives you acid like in Dumbo, because everybody knows that elephants love acid.
Sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? That scene in Dumbo?
I think that's shrooms.
No, it's definitely acid. It's supposed to be a take on an acid. When he sees the little dancing like skull things, you know, and it's all colorful, it's because he took acid. Yeah, look it up. Read a book for once. Goddamn.
Dumb son of a bitch.
Yeah, so it's just common knowledge that elephants love acid. I mean, everybody knows that.
Hates mice and peanuts.
And love acid.
Loves peanuts and acid. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
He's probably on an acid trip the whole movie because he could fly, you know?
Anybody know anything about elephants? They hate mice and they love
It's a
acid.
dumbass elephant. What if he was on a trip the whole time? This dude didn't even have big ears. Couldn't even fly.
Couldn't really fly. That was just him imagining, huh?
He was just really stoned.
Yeah.
That's what he was seeing in his head.
He's a stoned
He
ass
was getting
elephant.
launched in a catapult for the carnival.
It reminds me of that scene in, is it Beer Fest? Where they go and party and dude gets like wasted. In his mind, he's dancing all good and shit. He's all smooth. And then it cuts to like how it actually is. He has a box on his head and he's just like you can't even understand what he's saying.
Yeah. I think that's kind of
Dylan.
the gist.
So you had 4 of them there. What was the highest percentage of what people thought they can beat up again?
King Cobra.
A king cobra was the highest one.
Yeah.
I will. Okay.
I can agree
Out
with
of
that.
all of
The
them,
snakes.
that definitely is the highest percentage one that you would have a chance against.
Yeah.
I would say
Bitch
so.
you.
Unless
Yeah.
they bit you.
Wait,
Unless
with
they bit
bare hand? You got to go like, if you don't have a weapon?
No, bare ass, bro. You're completely buck naked.
This is straight hand-to-hand
My balls are
combat,
out?
bro.
you. Yeah.
This is like
That's
fucking
that's
jungle.
terrifying.
You're in a jungle.
Fighting for your life out
Okay,
here.
Yeah.
son.
okay, listen. Just picture this. You go back to 10,000 BC. You're in it's ice, snow on the ground. You're butt ass naked, and it's you and all your buddies are surrounded around you in a circle.
Sounds hot. No.
In a circle.
You're wrestling a saber-toothed tiger.
And and you got to fight this king cobra.
Yes, in the ice.
Yes.
10,000
What the fuck are my buddies doing, dude?
I think the King Cobra's screwed in that situation.
Let's just they've
not moving.
they've prepped the ring to accommodate the cobra.
You're in a dome.
Yeah.
10,000 BC.
Yeah. Just picture this. All
You
right.
have 10,000 live people watching it from across the globe.
All right. And then you get a text message. All right.
Yeah. We have phones.
It's being broadcast on PNN, Prehistoric News Network.
Yeah. Have you ever watched the show Dinosaurs? You know, they had TV and shit back then.
Again, read a book for once.
Come on. Don't you know?
Not the mama.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
love that movie.
too sure that I have like the hand-eye coordination to do that
So
kind of thing.
you just tell me that you couldn't fight a king cobra, butt ass naked
I could.
in the snow.
But I don't
in
think it's gonna
10,000
end
BC?
good.
Yeah, no, my ability to fight it is not what's up for question here.
It's my ability to survive it.
No, you gotta beat it.
Because I know I can beat. I know I can rip it apart after, like, but I know afterwards I'm probably gonna die because it's probably bit me once. You know what I
Look
mean?
at
I'm
this.
like-
So it won.
Cartoons, you gotta grab it, stretch it
but it's
out,
still dead.
jump
It
rope
died
with
first.
and then
I
tie
won
it in a
technically.
knot.
I'm still alive after it.
That motherfucker's in there for the long haul.
But it got me though. It got me in the end.
Look,
But I still think I take the W on that one.
We'll get this.
And the L
We're
kind
gonna
of.
throw a curveball because we don't do anything the easy way around here. All right. So as soon as you rip that king cobra in half, it makes this screeching sound when it dies, and it's gonna call
and it duplicates.
Oh my god.
No. It brings in because it was just a baby. It's gonna bring in the mama. Okay.
I
And
don't
the
think
mama
I'm surviving, man.
and the
venom on
mama-
a fucking baby is gonna.
And this is
gonna
a
give it all.
prehistoric cobra, so
Yes.
the baby was 12 feet long.
Yeah.
You can only imagine how
Yeah.
big the mama.
The mama is about anywhere between 60 and 75 feet long.
Now we're dealing with
I'm
the fucking
talking
anaconda here.
easy.
And I'm talking about I mean the circumference of like a fucking house, all right?
And it has the venom of a cobra.
And it has legs.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Listen.
it's a cobra.
you ain't
But it's like the size of an anaconda. It's like the size of an anaconda, though.
Yes.
You guys are saying.
And
It-
Steven's writing it in there.
Okay, it does have venom. right? It does, but that doesn't even matter because as soon as it gets in there, it's gonna.
That does matter, bro.
No, because it's gonna swallow your ass up whole like a little fucking fat little Flintstone fucking
Bro,
vitamin.
fuck you, bro. You don't know. You don't, bro. I've been packing, bro, since.
And
a
it's got a
youngin'.
bald eagle riding it.
Oh, I
in the
forgot. I
saddle.
don't
Ooh,
have
a
no.
Flintstone vitamin. This one's
No
kind of
weapons, man. Damn
bigger
it.
than the others.
It's gonna eat you and be like, full of vitamin C and riboflavin.
We're gonna fly by.
I don't know, man. I don't think I'm surviving.
Hemoglobin.
You guys have any Kool-Aid up in here?
There's some good hemoglobin.
Because
I love it.
I don't have no weapon. I'm not carrying, so I don't know.
You got to fight Nabaku.
Guns really made us the top.
Watch it with
predator.
the racial slurs.
Because without guns or anything like that,
Nah,
you know what I
bro,
mean?
for
We'll be shit.
You got to fight Nabaku.
Yeah. Nope.
What's
Nabaku.
that?
Yeah, you gotta do what he just said. Think about that.
Yeah,
Let
I
that
only knew.
permeate.
Nubaku. What the fuck's that?
It's a snake god, Egyptian snake god, and it's literally just
I'd
a
fuck
snake
him
with
up.
fucking legs. And it's awesome.
I'd fuck that thing up, dude.
Hey, they gotta Google that.
A bipedal snake. Could you imagine that?
It's
shit?
literally the body of a snake with two little legs on the bottom of it.
You're fighting that motherfucker, bro. Figure that out.
Dude, I'd fuck that thing
What's
up.
that thing called again?
Nabaku.
That thing
Nubaku.
will survive.
That Nubaku. It needs to be Googled.
Depends on how big it is.
Well, history will tell us all you gotta do is cut his Achilles tendon. Which actually, at that time, it might not be an Achilles tendon. It might just be a tendon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not real sure on my time periods there, but it's possible.
Very well.
It's fucking possible, man.
Mind blown.
Yeah. See, this is what we do. We just teach people things. You know, we learn them.
We learned it.
And I have to point that out every time that happens because it humbles us. We need to take credit for it.
But to say that like they're crazy for people not like thinking that they could take out elephants, our ancestors took out like fucking pretty much elephants.
Yeah, but now
multiple
guess what
people
we
and
have
spears.
that they never even dreamed of?
Weapons, guns.
Cry closets and safe spaces. Meanwhile, they're out there
Like your
taking
basement,
down
Dustin?
fucking woolly mammoths.
Did you see
Two
that
at a
elephant
time.
that went to that girl's fucking funeral and stomped her to death because she?
Because she killed her baby.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it went and killed her, and then afterwards it came back and then stomped her out at her fucking funeral.
Yeah.
Stomped a
see
bitch
that.
out.
Hey, he went and he finished that job, huh?
Elephants are vengeful and petty.
They hold
and
grudges.
remember everything.
Yeah, they hold grudges for real
That's some
because it
gangster-ass
tracked her
shit,
down
bro.
by her scent, dude, and it went and killed her, and then it came back and tracked her down by her scent again at a different location and,
you don't
and
think they
stomped
can
her.
get your scent? You see how big their fucking noses are?
They can smell. It's scientific fact.
Never mind.
Trunk gang, bitch.
Okay.
But that kind of reminds me of the
Julefants.
confused teens dying. Julefin. What?
I'm lost still.
Because they have big noses.
Oh, Jew.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I
I
thought
thought
you
you said Juul, like the
Yeah.
fucking e-cigarette.
Julefants.
That was great, Nick.
Well, I'm so proud of you, big guy.
Good joke. Very funny.
Anyway, carry on. What were you about to say?
Oh, y'all hear about all them confused teens dying?
No.
There's a bunch of teens. They're all confused and then dying.
How'd you know they were all confused?
They were all confused, man.
How'd you know this? Do you know what they were thinking before they died?
Yep.
Okay,
I'm
wait.
somewhat of a psychic.
Just start going into that.
Okay, what was this? What is this?
Just tell me about it, man.
Well, y'all ain't heard about the 16-year-old Ralph Yarl?
No.
No, never heard of 16-year-old Raffy Arl.
That's fucked up. Ralph Yarl
Oh.
went to some dude's, or he was going to pick up his little twin brothers, but rung the wrong doorbell, and the owner of the home came out and shot him in the head.
Oh, yeah, the
What?
black kid, the 16-year-old black kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This happened.
No.
He was like an honor student.
No. Shot him in the head, and then opened the door and shot him again while he was on the ground.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck
I didn't really read the case or anything. I just heard about it. It was
But
it's like
he's
real big
still
news
alive.
on like Twitter and Facebook and shit.
Yeah,
He's
he's
alive.
yeah he
He's out of
survived.
the hospital now and back home.
Yeah, he
Oh,
survived.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Does he? What is he? What's
Is he
wrong
fully
with him?
Functional?
yeah.
Yeah, they say he's
Well, that's a
Fully
miracle.
functional?
yeah.
He got shot in the
They
head.
said it's a miracle, and he's got a head of a
It is
still.
miracle.
Yeah.
Either that or the guy's a terrible fucking shot.
No,
No,
shot him
you
in the
get
head.
shot in the head.
Crazy
Anytime you get
things.
shot in the head, you're lucky to survive that, man.
Actually,
And come back like being
And
able to like
get this.
count again.
Get this. He was going to his friend's house, and his friend lived like next door.
And he went to the wrong
He went to the
house.
wrong house.
That's fucked up.
I was told a little bit about it. He went to go pick up his brother's phone
Well,
that he left at his friend's house.
No,
or
he
something
went to
like
go
that.
meet up with his brothers, I guess, that were there.
Oh, okay.
But he went to, it was like something.
next door neighbor
it was
house?
something terrace and then something court.
Where
It
was
was
this
the
at?
same name of the street, but one was court, one was terrace, and he went to the wrong one.
Where was this at?
It was in
Probably in the
give me-
South, for
give me
real.
one
Tennessee.
second.
Yes, tell
Tennessee.
you. I'm
It was
telling
no
you.
Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City,
And it was,
Missouri.
Oh, Midwest.
recently. Damn.
this was in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Really?
I would have thought it would have been like in Louisiana or Alabama.
And then 2 days after that, there was a 20-year-old.
The cheerleader.
20 no, not that one. That's another one. But this 20-year-old girl named Kaylin Gillis was in her car with her friends, and they were looking for something, and they pulled into a man's driveway to turn around, and he started shooting and killed him in the car.
I have
Where
a
is this
question,
at?
though. Do you know
They just
what?
pulled in his driveway to
around?
turn around.
Where's the location? This one, same place, Missouri.
No.
That one was in New York, upstate New York.
Oh, so that guy's going to jail for a long time. You can't do that in New York. You can't shoot nobody up in there, even if they're coming into your house.
Well,
They
I
have to
would
be. They have to be.
imagine the
They have
guy
to be trying to murder you for you to shoot them. They have to be coming at you. You can't shoot them in the back.
You can't do that anywhere.
I'm just saying,
There's
like it's
nowhere-
real strict laws in New York.
No matter
with-
what state you're in, can you shoot somebody in the back?
No, I mean like you got to make sure.
If
Like,
if they broke in,
you're right.
and they're
You're right. That was a
fleeing
stupid.
from your house,
That was a stupid statement from me. I didn't mean like. You're right.
Good, as
In
long
no
as you
way.
know.
Yeah. I'm talking about like in New York, it's way stricter gun laws and everything like that. So you can't shoot somebody just for breaking in your house. They got to be trying to kill you.
It's a duty to retreat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're. Yeah.
And then the
So
one
like
about
in the South, like they gotta say they're pretty much. I've thought like you could like just shoot them if they're on your property, no matter
No.
what.
you gotta be fearful of your life, huh?
Yeah. Correct.
But that's
And
technically.
they have to be in your house. Just them being on your property is not good enough.
What if they say
Even-
they're going
even
back
if
to
you
get
have
their
no-
gun? Can you shoot them then?
I thought if you had
they're
no,
retreating to get their gun, can you shoot them in the back then?
No,
If they're saying, "Hey, I'm gonna go get my gun real quick," you're dead. Can you just be like, "Okay, boom,
that's your word against theirs. They're dead. So
This is what
Yeah.
you do.
you turn them
record
around.
that shit"?
You run around them.
Okay. My fat ass trying to run in front of them,
I
trying to get
will
on the
say
road.
I thought you
Gun.
could use
it's,
it.
it's a sad reality, but in any case, best case scenario for the homeowner
911.
is to make sure if you're gonna shoot a home invader,
Mm-hmm.
make sure they're dead.
Okay.
Sounds kind of dark, but the surefire way to avoid any kind of trouble is to make sure that
Make
they're
sure that
dead.
there's only one story.
Double tap.
That's pretty much what it is. Just making sure there's one story, right?
You got double tap.
She said, "Make
that
sure they're
ass.
No, double tap.
dead." Oh,
Double tap that ass.
So what
But
was
can't
the other
they,
one?
Can't they find out from like if you double tap them like while they're on the ground? Can't they like
circumstantial evidence. Yeah, they can tell what happened, but
from where you shot them at and how they were already on the ground when you shot them the second time, like physics like that and shit?
Or the gunshots in the back and not the front. That's
The
a
exit wound and
pretty,
entrance.
I'm talking
pretty
about,
clear
like-
sign.
Like from like the way that they got shot. Like you can't.
Just watch CSI
Never mind.
and come back to
Fuck
us.
it,
Okay,
dude.
buddy?
Just go ahead. Go to the next question. I thought like you could tell like from what direction somebody got shot,
You
and
can.
like if they're on the ground already, you can tell from like the angle, and they would just be charged with murder at that point because you just let off on somebody and just kept going.
Well, cheerleader tried to she got dropped off at this parking lot with her friends, pulled up to this car that looked similar to hers, tried to open the door, realized there was a man in it because it wasn't her car. Well, so she went and got back in the car, and then the man went to confront him and then started shooting at him killed her and shot one of her friends.
Was he charged?
Once again, where was this?
This
York.
one was
No, that's
in,
one.
I want to say it was in Texas.
It's not the same.
I mean, a cheerleader in their cheerleading outfit tries to go open your door, and you're gonna be like, "Hey, she's trying to rob me," and be like, "Get away!" All right, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, look, she dressed up as
Big
a
ass guy.
This criminal dressed up as a cheerleader.
Yeah. What the fuck?
He's
This guy's a piece of shit.
Texas. It was in Texas.
wearing her
Texas.
bodysuit.
All right. I think we're gonna call it there, huh?
All right,
Anybody-
guys. If you
that
made
it?
it this far, go support the
But-
Patreon. Go ahead. Actually, go ahead, Dylan. Go ahead.
One of the girls that was shot, and she's in ICU right now, but she was already born with one lung.
Oh, sad.
Yeah.
Just shit.
So she's already overcame a bunch.
So we're leaving this on a sad
So
note. you
hold
piece
on,
of
I got
shit.
something before we go. The first Down syndrome guy to be charged with murder. So apparently, this guy and a few people on his block gang members, got him initiated into the gang, and then told him to go commit murders for the gang, and he did it. So apparently, now he's on death row.
What did he do?
He murdered people.
What's his name?
I don't know. Look
Good
him up.
story.
Google him, like Dylan said.
What about the people that made him?
I just thought it was funny that that Down syndrome guy committed a bunch of murders
Hey,
for.
some retard killed somebody. Ain't that cool?
Nick, that's offensive.
No.
I'm out.
That is offensive.
You don't.
Everybody's.
You don't call
That didn't go
people.
the way you expected because
Yeah.
now
With-
you're a piece of shit.
You don't call people with mental handicaps retarded. Okay, you
The
just call
R word,
stupid
bro.
people retarded.
Fuck you guys.
All right.
Let's go home.
No, nobody found that funny though. That they fucking got a Down syndrome guy to commit all the murders for
No,
them.
that's not that funny. That's actually
That's
kinda
hilarious
sad.
to
That's
me.
really fucked up.
I was like, what the
That they-
fuck, dude?
First of all,
you
Convinced
should
him
see
to
his
do that
mugshot,
for
bro.
him.
He's like a tatted up fucking Down syndrome.
They should have got the dudes that convinced him to do the murder.
He's a
That's-
tatted up Down syndrome.
Does that look? They even put little tattoos on him.
he's tatted up on his face.
He's got
and
a
their
big ass
necks and
money
everything.
symbol right on his left eye and
He ain't
fucking
a-
a teardrop on his other one. Come on, dude, that's not hilarious to you guys.
Are you
Hey,
sure
so
it's?
you guys don't think that's funny? He's a tatted up Down syndrome.
Are you sure it's not press-on tattoos?
No,
That is probably grandma did before these gangbangers convinced him to go kill somebody.
no, they did it too, and the gangbangers. I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Grandma with the fucking washcloth on, putting him his little tattoos on him.
Grandma fucking set him up.
Oh,
to
come here, Junior.
Come here, you're gonna go bang for
And,
the block.
and then he went. This boy went and took the fucking trash out for his poor old
Go
grandma.
put on for your set, honey.
And you got fucking, bangers in the, them little thugs
Come back, Junior. You forgot your bandana.
in the fucking thing.
Wait, you forgot your Glock.
Be like, hey, yo, cuz,
Here's your double clip.
where you from, cuz? And he's like,
Forgot your colors.
I don't know. I take trash out. But,
I take trash out.
they're like, well, you won't be about your shit, boy? He's like, I guess. So then they put him with you wouldn't go on they took him on a field trip, This dude thought it was fun as shit. And then,
When the fuck do we get ice cream?
Just put a Glock in his hand.
Ice cream.
put a Glock in his hand, say it's laser tag. We're gonna go play laser tag.
You're building a whole story for it. I like it. Keep going.
And then, bodies dropping, and
Remember those kids who used to pick on you in high school?
then you
Just
got
imagine that.
the hardest motherfucker in the set. Just happens to be dude with Down syndrome.
Oh yeah.
Did he get ice cream afterwards, though?
It's like that episode of South Park when they join the Crips. And they become hardcore because they're like, man, y'all killed the most bloods at anybody. Yeah, and they were just going to the store to get them fucking Cool Ranch Doritos and some drinks,
We're the Crips.
All right, Dustin, take us out.
If you guys made it this far, go support the Patreon. It's only $2 to get exclusive content and much more. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Everything Rapscallion Podcast. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification button if you're watching this on YouTube. Until next week, peace, Cub Scouts.
Peace.
Don't be a hoe and leave 5 stars.
Thank you for listening to the Rapscallions podcast.